this particular blog, we're gonna split it up into two trips. First trip is with a set of guys that I know from the car world. I do a little bit of car stuff on the side, and I met these people out at a car event, and we've been talking about running a charter here for a while. So we finally decided to put it together, and we went ahead and put a red snapper fishing charter together with him and some friends, and his wife and so on and so forth. So it was a pretty good charter, not bad. We actually went out way out there, 210 feet of water. I wanted to explore some ground, some numbers that I had that I thought were going to be phenomenal, to be honest with you. 200 and some feet of water, you're thinking huge snapper, just an abundance of fish everywhere, and that was not the case at all. So after a very long run out there, I actually got on the spot and I was looking around. I had like 3 or 4 numbers right around that area, and I was just looking around, and I could not see a damn thing, and it was just like barren wasteland, man. It was just a wasteland out there. So anyways, to a huge disappointment, we just made the decision to come back in and fish some other grounds that I know have been productive because I fished them before, and we actually found a red snapper, and we lost a lot of fish, man, to sharks. We never stood a chance with those bad boys, but we were able to manage like maybe 3-4 keepers out of there. And
is that your yard over there?
where at?
On this side?
No, that's not mine.
I was just picking berries. I just wanted to ask, because I was just trying to make some money. I didn't want to go on nobody's property without asking.
Yeah, no, that's not mine, brother.
What about that side, that little corner over there?
My yard is the one that's clean right here. But the
Yeah, I seen that corner over there. That's why I was asking.
the one behind over there, that's not mine.
Okay, but can I go over there and check real quick?
That's up to you. That's not a problem with me.
I'd rather ask, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, but this one here, this one that's clean, there's no berries, obviously. But
I just came to check. I'd rather ask everybody else in the neighborhood, you feel me? Save some trouble.
I got you.
Appreciate you, brother.
You got it, man. That was wild. So yeah, actually what we ended up doing was we ended up going in at about 165, 150 feet of water or so to be able to capture, a little bit better fishery and get away from the sharks. I mean, it was just, the sharks are just heavy. Every time you hook up a nice fish, they would automatically just take the fish from you and break the line. We lost a ton of gear. We lost a lot of good fish, but within that madness and that craziness, we were able to hook onto a beautiful scamp grouper, which we only got the head back, but we got the head and a pretty good portion of the fish back. But it was a massive scamp, and it was just a shame to lose such a beautiful fish to sharks. So yeah, sharks are a huge problem, guys, and I'm sure other captains and I'm sure other guys that are going out there, whether you're a weekend warrior or captain or whatever the case may be, I'm sure you guys are running into the same situation, particularly if we're going straight west. I haven't fished southwest much, and I haven't gone northwest, so I don't know if the same situation applies to those areas, but I know that straight west for sure we're having a huge shark problem, particularly in that 170, 180, 190. It's like they know we're there. So I'm going to start working a little bit shallower than that next trip here and see if we could still get into the red snappers, still be somewhat successful, but not have to deal with those sharks. So that was the first trip. It was a great trip, had a lot of fun. Those guys were amazing. It was a really good experience. And then the second trip that you guys are going to see is going to be with, it's going to be a total of 3 guys. One is a regular. He's always with us. He tries to go out as much as he can. And then the other one was a young kid and an older gentleman, 78 years old, super hardy, old Cuban guy, and it was so much fun. I was actually supposed to be a five guy crew or a 6 guy crew, but we had some cancellations at the very last minute, which was very disappointing because you figure people will have the courtesy to say, hey, look, we can't make it tomorrow, and at least call the day ahead. No, they were just no shows. So that was really disappointing. And but anyways, it's gonna happen. It's the nature of the business. It's gonna happen, and that's fine. Not to say that it bothered me. It really did. But at the same time, I wasn't gonna say, what, guys, if I don't have a complete crew, it just doesn't make any financial sense for me to take just you 3 guys out there. There's no way in hell I would ever do that. So I decided to take those 3 guys out and show them a hell of a time. Actually, I wanted to give them a way better experience just because another crew canceled on me. So we did. We again went out, tried to capitalize on the red snappers. We found the red snappers. We were met with the sharks again. and you know, we worked through it. We dealt with the situation. We moved around quite a bit, try to get away from them, and so on and so forth. So we ended up doing a pretty good trip. We ended up getting a pretty good trip. The kid had a ton of fun, man. It's unbelievable. You know, fighting those big fish and just a smile on his face and just struggling with the big snappers. I don't think he's ever caught fish that size before. As a matter of fact, I think that was the first time on a boat. So that was incredible. And then the older gentleman, he was talking to me about, you know, that the last time he went fishing on a boat or something was like 10 years ago. So, or maybe that style of fishing, you know, deep water or offshore snapper fishing and whatnot. He was telling me that it had been like 10 years since he done that. And so to me, it was a pretty good opportunity to take somebody out that hasn't done, you know, this type of fishing in, you know, the last 10 years. So that was actually pretty neat, and I was very surprised by that. That was cool. But yeah, they did great, and I got some footage for you guys on that trip as well. So hopefully, you know, with these 2 trips, I can put something together that you guys will enjoy. And again, if you guys are looking to get out, you know, you could hire me for the day. Lately I've been doing all split charters. Nothing has been like, oh, we got 6 guys, let's go. You know, it's all been split charters, so there's always room for somebody else. So give me a shout. I'm gonna put my number below if you guys are looking to go out and it's just you or a buddy, or you and your wife or your son or whatever. You know, it's only 2, 3, maybe 4 people. We can still make it happen. I have other people that we can fill in with and still put you guys out there on a pretty cool adventure without having to break the bank for, you know, hiring the whole boat. If you decide to hire the whole boat, that's absolutely fine. I don't mind. You know what I mean? If you want to pay for the whole boat, but it's only 2, 3 of you guys or 4, totally fine. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. You know, it's actually going to be a pretty easy day for me. So, but yeah, I look forward to fishing with you guys. So if you guys are wanting to do some offshore fishing here in Southwest Florida, man, I look forward to having you guys on my boat. It'll be a pleasure to have you guys on my boat. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut into these scenes that I've, you know, collected for you, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And again, red snapper season is still open until September 15th. Take advantage of that. Give us a shout, and we'll be happy to put you on fish. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, so we stopped at the jig a little halfway, almost.
Still fighting. Snapper.
Yeah, red group. I mean, red snapper. Not big, but it's a red.
It is for sure.
There we go. Ah, I think they ate them. Nice fish. There you go. Nice one. Yeah, baby. Nice red snapper. All right.
That's twice now.
Jesus Christ.
Twice.
Is that look, and he's just showing off. Look at him. See him out there? Look at that bastard. He's looking for it. He wants it. How about that, huh? All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. We had overall a pretty good day, not bad. We started fishing shallow, about 125 feet, and we didn't really get much there. We got, what was it, like lanes. No, one lane snapper. No, one yellowtail. That's right, one yellowtail. So we decided, well, let's head deeper in and see if we could find the red snapper. So we did that and stopped at a few places that really didn't produce, and then we decided to take a real deep run to like 200 and some feet of water, which was a little bit of a mistake. Once we got there, there were no fish, and it was an area that was just phenomenal back in the day, and it's a barren wasteland. So that just goes to show that fish move around. They don't necessarily stay in one spot, and then you go years after thinking that they're still there, and they're just not there anymore. So no big deal. You know, we accepted the reality of it, and then we just headed back in a little bit shallower to 160 feet of water or so, and we found most of our red snapper there, except for 2. So we were short 2 on the bag limit. We caught a beautiful scamp, but it got just tore up by a shark, and we lost an enormous amount of fish to shark, which is very typical this time of year. But yeah, overall, had an amazing time. Great crew. You guys did a great job.
Had a great time.
Thanks for hiring me to bring you guys out here. You guys did an amazing job, man, and it was great. It was awesome. Good experience.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Got one down on the beanbag. She's good to go. We got this guy thinking about it. He's looking at the beanbag. He's thinking about it. And then we got Juan. Juan doesn't even know where he's at. He's so tired. He's done. He's done.
I'm waiting for the AC.
So that's it, folks. We're gonna point the nose east and start heading home. I'll see you guys on the next episode of EPC Outdoors. There you go. What happened? Taxman got you?
Taxman got me, man.
Jesus Christ. Guys, good morning. Second trip this week. We are on the spot, 161 feet of water. I see a nice show, and right off the bat we got a nice fish on the deck. We just pulled up. There you go. Pull up. Crank. Oh. Whatever you do, don't let go of that rod. Come on, buddy. Can't take a break. There you go. You did good. Just keep cranking. Keep cranking. Crank. Come on. Come on, let it get away. There you go. Oh, come on, buddy. Don't let him get away. There you go. Almost there. Oh, almost there. He's coming. Go, he's coming. I see him. Go ahead. Crank. That's a nice one. Come on. Almost there. Oh, good. Nice one, man. There we go. Fish killer. Ha! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm gonna open the cooler. Beautiful fish. Nice red snapper. Thank you, bro.
Mira eso.
Qué belleza.
¿Eh?
Al partido.
Eso es aquí en el,
Con el puro chano.
con el puro chano. Pues no, voy a hacer
Alright guys, we just got back from a trip. I had some customers that quit on me last minute, but I still salvaged the trip, and I took these gentlemen out to go catch their limit, because everybody deserves a chance. Even if somebody quits on me, the rest of the crew is still gonna go out and have fun. Right, boys?
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I appreciate it.